This is a show quality 1965 Ford Mustang convertible, powered by its 200 cubic inch 6-cylinder engine, backed up by a 4-speed manual transmission. I need to check the codes when I get back, but it's the code 5 for transmission, which I'm pretty sure is a 4-speed. And that's exactly what it has in it now. This restoration on this car was done absolutely beautifully in a dark red metallic. If we look at the top of our inner fenders, the quality of paint under the hood, I mean, this car was completely, when it was painted, it was completely taken apart, dismantled and painted, all put back together with the correct stops and rubbers and grommets, and just they did a beautiful job on this car. It's got the chrome valve cover. Looks like we put a new fuel pump in it. The fuel pump was leaking a little bit, so we replaced that. It's got all new plugs in it. Just a fantastic turnkey 1965 Ford Mustang. Don't let that 200 cubic inch 6-cylinder scare you. With a 4-speed transmission, this little car will go just as fast as a 289 2-barrel down the highway. Hood gap over on the driver's side is excellent from front to back. Passenger side's the same way, just fits across the top of the fender and the hood beautifully. As we look out across the paint on the hood and the top of the fender, this whole car's paint is absolutely show quality from bumper to bumper. If you look up and down the sides, it's laser straight. It looked beautiful when we got it in, but we went ahead and just put a beautiful buff on it, wax, and it just turned out fantastic. Front bumper's in excellent condition. The horse and corral is excellent. That's all been replaced. The chrome on that's beautiful shape. Its black top is manual. It also has a black parade boot, black interior. I mean, this car is just fantastic. I don't see any paint imperfections here on the passenger side front fender. It's also got new rocker moldings, new wheel well trim. Tires are in good shape all the way around. 195 75 14s. We have a little paint chip right here in the right under this body line on the door, and it's got a little paint touch up right there. Other than that, this door is in fantastic shape. As we go down here in the bottom of the fender, paint on the bottom of the quarter is perfect. As we look at our body line all the way up, the door fits great. The body line on the quarter panel is lined up very nicely. Behind the wheel, there's no blisters. Over top of the wheel is perfect. As we go over here to this front of this door, we've got about 3 tiny little specks here. They might be a start of a blister. Very, very small right in here. Other than that, guys, the paint on this passenger side is absolutely perfect. It's got single exhaust. The exhaust sounds good. Back bumper's been polished. That's in excellent shape. It does have the bumper guards. Also the chrome around the taillight stuff, that looks like that must have been all replaced during restoration as well. That's very shiny and nice. New gas cap at that same time. Paint on the top of the trunk lid. Trunk lid gaps are all good all the way around. They fit nice and flush. And as we look out here, this is very rare to have these all fit nice. It does on both corners. Top's in excellent shape. It's just got a few little wrinkles in it from being down, but it fits nice and it's in really good shape that way. Our windows close nice. Big thing on a convertible, a lot of times they don't line up. This one seems to line up very nicely. Dash pad is in excellent condition. The paint on the dash is beautiful from side to side. Paint on the column is nice. The steering wheel is beautiful. Like I said, it's got the factory 4-speed transmission, full console in it. The console light works in the back here. Dome lights are working underneath. Passenger side door panel, armrest, window cranks, all that is in excellent shape. The paint on the black paint on the door is great. As we get down here, our corners of the door is absolutely rust free. Like I said, this is a very nice Mustang. If this was a V8, we'd have it priced close to $30,000. Passenger side seats in really nice shape. We have must have been just a little scuff right here in the seat, not tore open, nothing like that. Seat back is nice. The chrome along the side of the seat's in excellent shape. It does have seat belts for 2 in the back, and it does have the driver and passenger seat belts are here as well. Back seat's in great shape. I don't see any rips or tears. The carpet is a little faded. You can tell just from having the top down and stuff on a sunny day. You can tell there's just a little bit of a fading in that carpet. Just telling me that this car is definitely an older restoration, but it is a show quality car through and through. We look here at our paint and our rubbers. They did just as nice a job on the door jambs as they did on the exterior of the paint. In my opinion, this is not a driver condition restoration, it's a show quality restoration in my opinion. Like I said, all that chrome in the back is fantastic. Driver's side paint and body, super nice. Over the wheel well, behind the rear quarter there, no bubbles, nothing in front of the wheel. That all looks excellent as well. Here's our door gap. It's nice and even from front to back. We have just a little bit of chip that's been touched up right there. Another one right here, just a tiny little chip. Gap on the front is great. This front of the door is perfect. Bottom of the fender is excellent. No blisters. No blisters anywhere in the door. So we get up here to the paint on the front fender and the driver's side. It's excellent. Even look at the paint and everything and the detail around the headlights. Chrome around the windshield's all nice. The windshield's in great shape. It does have a remote mirror, and that was replaced new at the time of restoration. Same thing with the door handles, guys. I mean, all the chrome on this car looks like it was replaced. This car definitely shouldn't last long. Driver's side, door panel, armrest, base is all in fantastic shape. The paint on the door panel is all nice. It's not light or faded at all. Corner of the door, rubbers, everything's in good shape. The body here is 76A, color is X, trim is 56, date is 05S, DSO is 74, axle 3, trans 5. Driver's side seat, just as nice as the passenger. The only thing is, right along this cord right here, is just, this edge is just worn through. You can just start to see the cord there is all on that side. I wouldn't replace it, but could be easily fixed if you want to. Seat back's nice. Window felts, it's got the nice felt in them. They look like they were all replaced at time of restoration as well. Heater works. Horn works on it. Turn our heater down a little bit. Does have a Kenwood AM/FM cassette, and that works.
The Thunder had no trouble.
Temperature gauge works on it. It hasn't came up a lot yet, but I drove it the other day and it did definitely come up. So that works. Gas gauge works. Wipers work. Everything works on it. Heater, wipers, radio, horn, emergency brake works. It's got the correct shifter with a little grab here to put it in reverse. We also replaced the shifter boot. The shifter boot had a little tear in it, so we went ahead and put a new one of those on, and new wheel well trim. So that's stuff that we did here since we got it in. But inside and out, this car, in my opinion, show quality, and it drives just as nice as it looks. Shocks feel really good on it. Speedometer works. Another thing, as far as our dash goes, all the instrumentation and stuff, the chrome, the bezels, the paint on the dash, everything is just really clean on this car. It's nice and quiet in here. The windows all seal up really good. Clutch feels good. The synchros are all good too. I downshifted all the way through. The synchros are good on it last time I drove it. So our speedometer's off just a little bit. It shows we're doing about 50, 55, and I'm saying we're doing 60, 65. And this thing just rides so smooth. Doing 65 mile an hour down the road. There's 70. Here's our brakes, high speeds. Got a nice full pedal. I'm going to try those synchros again. There's third, second, there's first, second again. I mean, this is just a smooth transmission. Third, fourth. What a nice Mustang.